Good evening. Welcome to a special call today. Thank you everyone for joining in. And I'm so glad so many of you decided to join in. So lots of gratitude for that. And I sometimes come up with these calls based on some awareness that I get. And when I have this awareness, the only way to create greater from this awareness is when I share it with others. When I put it into words, when I share these energies with all of you, so that you hold this energy together with me and we all can change something for all of us. How does it get any better than this? So, this call, I'm going to primarily be talking about very, very basic concepts and very basic tools of access, which we think we know, but we are unable to put it to use. Okay. So, how does it get any better than this? So, what's the topic today? Meh, it doesn't work for me. Meh. What does this mean? Meh. What is this? Meh. Can somebody tell me? And can people come on cameras? I love seeing beautiful faces. So yeah. Hello, Kira. Hello, Meena. Thank you, Vinay. Thank you so much for coming in. Hello, Kusum. Good to see you. Hello, Vani. Hello, Dr. Shadav. Hello, Jovan. Hi, Ruxana. Yes. What is this meh? Oh, irritation, disgust. Oh yeah, that that as well. What else is this myth? What is
It's
this? Yeah,
it's
yes.
like not approval gate, not satisfied, something like that.
Okay, not satisfied. All right. What else?
I ego.
Ego. Yes, I.
Uh-huh.
Okay. How does it get any better than this? Thank you for sharing. Hello, Bhavna. Hello, Bhumit. Hello, Malini.
Hi.
Hi. Yes, awesome.
Hello, Geet.
And lovely faces, please. I haven't seen some of you for a long time, and I haven't met many of you for a long time. Hello,
Hi.
Gurpreet. Yes. Hi. Hi, Seema. Yes.
Hi.
Rejecting something. Okay. So is there an option of marking it? No, there is no option. But I'll put a sign and a thumbs up on that. Yeah, rejecting something. What else is this meh? Hello, Shri Devi. Yes. What else is this meh? Meh. How often do you do that? And how many of you do that? Meh. Okay. Kiran does that.
Boredom,
Meena does that.
inactivity.
Sorry?
Boredom, just
Boredom.
inactivity.
Boredom. Yeah. Okay. Boredom. Boredom. Yes. Hello, Divya. Hi.
I know
Hi.
another form of that,
Yeah. Which is
which is in Haryanvi Hambe.
Hambe. Okay. I have no idea. Lovely. Okay. Hut. Also, hut and dhat. Dhat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dhat. Dhat. That is also another way. Yeah. Hi, Shruti.
Then when
Hello,
we
Geet.
were
Hi.
kids, we used to do it with different variations.
Yeah. Yeah. And when you do that, how much of release is that?
A lot of.
Is it only release?
We have a lot of point of views related to the same.
Yeah. Got that. Awesome. Awesome. So, how many of you got attracted to the title more than that it is a call by Geet, or you had time? So, who all got attracted because of the title? Okay, okay, okay. All right, all right. Lovely. So, I think I chose the right title then. Yes, thank you, Sejal. Yeah, awesome. So, when do you actually say that? May, it doesn't work for me. How many of you actually use it very often? May, it doesn't work for me. Okay, Kiran does. Okay. Who else? Who else? Okay, Malini does that. Very, very often, who does it? Okay. All right. So if you have a notebook or something to write on, or even on your laptop or mobile, whatever is comfortable, ideally notebook is good. I would like you to write at 10 places where you always say that. Meh, it doesn't work for me. 10 places you always say that. Yeah.
Sorry, I missed it.
No problem. I'll repeat it. So write down five places, 5 to 10 places, or if you want to write more places or situation where you say, meh, it doesn't work for me.
Okay.
So I'm giving this short while, and those who are done can let me know. Hmm. 5 to 10 places or situation or areas in your life where you say, meh, it doesn't work for me. And feel free to share on by voice, or you can write it in chat, whatever works for you, because it will contribute to you, right? And if you want to share it with anonymously with me without taking your name, I can share. So you can send me a private chat on Zoom. There is an option to everyone. You can uh, choose my name and send it directly to me so that others don't read it. But point is, if you share, these may be the other areas where others also say it. And the real magic of this call, I am doing this call for the first time. I came up with the idea. I have no preparation or anything about this call. The real magic will happen in the end. Okay? All right. Workout, meh, it doesn't work for me. Work, meh, it doesn't work for me. What kind of work? Boundaries, meh, it doesn't work for me. Okay.
You already said that.
Meditation.
Something I would say it doesn't work.
Sorry, Deblina. Are you saying something, Deblina? Okay. No problem. Okay. All right. Yes. So write down 5 places, situation, conditions, areas in your life where you say, meh, it doesn't work for me. Yeah. Shridevi, you got it? I repeated it for you again. Opinions. Okay. Opinions, boundaries. All right. Visiting extended family. Lovely. Taking on bigger goals. Yes. Sometimes at work scenarios. Yes. At work scenarios. May it doesn't work for me. Where else? Someone being disrespectful. Yes, Shagun. Got it. Thank you for sharing. Where else do you say, may it doesn't work for me? Yeah. Somebody asked me, one of my friend, she said, why don't you join this networking organization? Yeah. And I said, meh, it doesn't work for me. I went there 5 years back, and then I was in question. When I want to change a job, you said, meh, it doesn't work for me? All right, got it. Working with my aunt, living far away from work, meh, it doesn't work for me. When people gaslight me or my employees, meh, it doesn't work for me. Trying to strike a conversation with my dad, meh, it doesn't work for me. Finances, meh, it doesn't work for me. How does it get any better? Thank you so much for sharing. When people ask me to come for a late evening party, meh, it doesn't work for me. To do 10 to 5 job, meh, it doesn't work for me. To go for walks every day, meh, it doesn't work for me. To talk to friends on phone every day. Meh, it doesn't work for me. Business and stock market, meh, it doesn't work for me. All right, all right. When someone is trying to be superficial and showing that they are concerned, meh, it doesn't work for me. How does it get any better than this? Thank you so much for sharing. This is lovely. To stop looking after street dogs, meh, it doesn't work for me. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now let me ask you a different question. How many of you struggle saying, meh, it doesn't work for me? Really struggle saying, meh, it doesn't work for me. Yeah. So those who say, they also may have, full bulb on happening. Yes, when a full bulb on is about to begin in a short while. Yeah. Now I would like you to write down 5 areas where you would like to change something because you are unable to say, meh, it doesn't work for me. 5 places. Five places. Yeah. 5 places where you were unable to or you decided not to say, meh, it doesn't work for me. 5 areas, conditions, situation, people, with partners, with kids, with boyfriends, with boss, with subordinates, with colleagues. You struggled. You could not say, meh, it doesn't work for me. Social gatherings, your parents asking you to come or your friends asking you to come for, hypocrites. Okay, you find it difficult to say this to hypocrites? Heat. Okay. Yeah. Hot weather, I suppose you mean. Disrespect. You were unable to say in places where you were disrespected. Okay. Saying no in boundaries. Got it. So would you, okay, so I think we almost be done, almost, yeah. But you can keep writing, keep looking at other areas. I would like you to look at these areas which you have written, where you say it or where you don't say it. Both the areas. What made you say this or what made you not say this? On each of the area, I would like you to write down something. What made you say it? And what made you not say it? Yeah, office, business relationship, people who does not understand their responsibility and burden their work upon others. Boss who are very strict and soft to others, mostly at work where I want to say it doesn't work for me, but end up not saying it. When something goes against my values, hitting targets, when I want to take leave and I don't take it or get it, being social, say no. Yeah. So what makes you say or not able to say? Yeah, what makes you? They are my employers. How can I say this? Awesome. Thank you so much. This is gold. Mostly point of views. Yeah. People pleasing, low confidence. Hmm. Yeah. Can't ask for money. At buttering. Okay. Business relationships. Fear of losing them and of being judged. Hello, Malika. Welcome on the call. About finances, what we say, think is what we create. Yes. Hello, Octrina. Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. So, look at all the places where you are saying, "Nay, it doesn't work for me." I'm going to challenge you a bit. Okay? Truth. What if it works for you? Ask for each of the area. Truth. What if it works for you? Truth. What if it works for you? And share if you have any awareness. Truth. What if it works for you? In the area where you said, meh, it doesn't work for me. Truth. What if it works for you? And I'm going to change the question. What else is possible here that it works for you? What else is possible here that it works for you? Ask yourself, and you don't have to answer, you have to ask for awareness. So multiple things will come, not just one answer, multiple things. And you don't have to say, when an answer comes, you don't have to say, meh, it doesn't work for me. This is how we do. We do elimination. Consciousness includes everything, every possible answer that comes to you. So what if it works for you? I'm not talking about feeling. I'm not talking about the emotion which comes up. What if it works for you? No. What if it works for you? Or what else is possible that it works for you? What else is possible here in this situation, with this person, with this condition, that it in this area, that it works for you? What if it works for you? What if you saying, meh, it doesn't work for me, is what stops it? What if you saying, meh, it doesn't work for me, stops all the possibilities? And look at the reason for which you made yourself say, meh, it doesn't work for me. Look at that reason and ask yourself, truth, is it judgment or awareness? Truth, is it judgment or awareness? What is it? Is it judgment or awareness? Yes, anybody would like to share?
It's
Yes.
mostly judgment, I think, actually, which
Sorry,
is
Shruti.
mostly judgment, I believe, which
Yeah.
is making us
Yeah,
either do or not do whatever.
got that. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing. Yes,
No.
So one thing that I say meh doesn't work for me is living far away, right? Which is I said before, it's about 45 to 50 minutes drive. So when I'm when I'm home, I'm like, हाँ ठीक है चलेगा. But when I'm on the drive, I feel heavy about it.
got it.
Constantly feeling heavy.
Got it. So would you ask questions that what is making me feeling heavy? What point of view that I have is making me feel heavy about traveling to work? I'm not asking you should live closer or farther. That's
Right.
not the point.
Yeah, the point? Is it because it's constantly happening and I've asked a few questions and I just constantly feel heavy about it.
Got it. Okay. All right. So the invitation that I am having is it judgment or awareness? If it is awareness, it will come to you again and again and again.
It is. It's coming again and again.
Based on the previous awareness.
No, newly.
Yeah, good. So I repeat, it's like you have lots of bricks. One brick shows up, the next day another brick shows up. It's not the same brick. On above there is another one.
Yeah.
Judgment is repetition.
Okay.
And you don't want to change it. For example, let's say I have this cup. It's empty. And I bring this cup to you. And I am asking all of you, what would you fill it up with? Everybody, please answer. What would you like to fill it up with? Anything.
Beer.
Sorry.
Beer.
Beer. Okay. Yeah. Jovan fills it with beer. Anybody else? Nobody for tea? Nobody for coffee?
People have written on the chat, tea, coffee.
Okay. Tea, coffee. All right. Got it. So, if you fill this cup with beer, tea, or coffee, can you fill it up with something else?
No, I have to empty it first.
If you have judgment in any area of your life, can you change it?
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
As in, I can get rid of the judgment. That's what
You can't get rid of judgment with another judgment. Shit cannot be cleaned with shit. Can it?
No.
Yeah. So if you judge your judgment, how is it going to change?
I can see where I'm doing that. I'm doing that in my business. I'm judging. Yes, that I can see.
And what is it doing? Is it increasing your lightness or heaviness?
No, it's turning me into a monster.
Yes, it is called as cleaning shit with shit, more shit. Yeah, I'm not going to use clearing statement since this is a free call. And I would be putting it up on YouTube, so no point. But the point that I'm making, here is the place where you have to acknowledge and realize that your judgment is only a point of view that you are holding dear to your life. And it has become your personality. Now, look at all those 5 areas where you said, meh, it doesn't work for me. Do you have choice, or do you even empower yourself with choice of considering even once in a while of doing exact opposite? So if I have tendency to fill my cup with beer each time, would I ever fill it with tea? Absolutely not. Because it's a judgment. In the areas where you have decided that any point of time when you are invited for a social gathering, you will not go, will you change it at one point of time? If it is about workout, will you change it once in a while? If it's about boundaries and you have defined your boundaries with people, will you change it once in a while? If you are willing to change it once in a while, you are living your life from 10 seconds increment and you have total awareness. But if you are using your judgment repetitively, again and again and again, it is like you have built a wall that no bulldozer can doze. And this wall can only be broken from inside. So look at all the areas in your life. There must be some judgment, some conclusion which you are holding on to, and you are repeatedly saying, meh, it doesn't work for me. Some of you may be saying, meh, this call doesn't work for me. But what if you consider that everything in your life can be changed? by giving up the judgment, by asking yourself questions truthfully. So look at all these areas. What if it works for you? What if it starts working for you? So, truth, was it judgment or awareness? When you are saying, "May it doesn't work for me," is it from judgment or awareness? And that's a pertinent question, because whenever you do judgment, you are fighting with your life and with your entire being and your persona, personality, identity to safeguard that judgment and not letting it go. So when you have a judgment about rains, would you go out in rain and enjoy the rain? Will you ever? So we all have such judgments which we would always copy paste. Those are the places things will not change. Having a point of view is not wrong. Most of us get it wrong. Having a point of view is not wrong. Knowing when a point of view is creating greater and when it is not creating greater is from awareness. If your point of view works for you, fine. There is nothing wrong. Don't slap others by saying, "Interesting point of view." It's a tool to use for yourself, not to kill others. So what can you change in different areas of your life which has not changed? Would you use your awareness and ask question, what else is possible? So ask in each of these areas, and you can do it right now. And if you want to bring up that question with me and you would like some facilitation, feel free to talk about. What else is possible that you have not considered? And what would have changed in that area if you had not said no? What would have changed if you had not said no? In each of your areas, what would have changed if you had not said no? Or what would have changed if you had said yes rather than may? It doesn't work for me. I know of people who are looking for life partners. They want to get married or at least have somebody in their life, but they don't socialize. Now, I don't think so that somebody will come smelling their perfume which they are using at their home. That, "Oh, my bae lives here. I can smell her." It's not going to happen. You have to go out, show up. And how many of you have already decided that on Zoom calls, I will not come on camera? Meh, it doesn't work for me. And you keep on doing whatever you are doing behind the screen. So it will not work for you. Show up. Life is about showing up. And if you don't show up, and in these areas, are you saying, "Meh, it doesn't work for me," so that you don't have to show up? Look at these areas. How many of such places you don't want to show up because you have concluded and decided you can't show up, you don't want to show up, you can't take judgment, and you can't handle it, and you don't even want to talk about it? Leave aside learning how to handle it. And what would have changed if you would have said yes? And how many times you are disappointed in life but not surprised? And how many times were you surprised but not disappointed? What would it take for you to have no point of view about any point of view? What would it take for you to have no point of view about any point of view? So it was almost 6-7 years back. I had one coachee who was barely 20 years old. And he was very disappointed with life and the world, and he was very negative and so on. So we did some coaching, brilliant results within 3 coaching sessions. And then one day, he wanted to go back to his old self because everything was turning out to be positive. So 4th session, we met somewhere outside at a cafe. And this guy asked for my opinion about demonetization and Modi or something like that. And I said, I have no point of view. So he instigated at his best to get some point of view out of me. I did not react. He got upset with me. He said, what kind of spineless man are you? So how many of you are not saying your point of view or not are afraid of keeping a point of view so that nobody calls you spineless? You don't want to do that, not have any point of view. You mildly agree, align, accept, or resist or react rather than be in allowance. How many of you are scared of being in allowance? Because then you have no point of view. You can't be true. You can't be wrong, but you can't be true also. You want to be true. So you go and sit with others and you see what is the most common opinion and you agree to it. You are one of the foxes which doesn't have a tail. So you are same. All Dobermans alike. They may call you spineless, but it would give you awareness. If you don't have a point of view, you would have that awareness which will enable you and empower you to make a choice and change that area of your life. Would you choose awareness or a spine that is so hard that it becomes brittle at the smallest whiff of rejection? And how many of you use your ego identity or personality to keep it so rigid that people around you have to shift around? They are unable to connect with you and you don't have to connect to them. And you just wait for them to reject. So how many of you look at all these areas when you are saying, meh, it doesn't work for me? Or when you are not saying it, it is because of rejection. Look at all the areas that you have written down. Avoiding rejection or rejecting others even before they could reject. Some people are so dramebas or so finicky. You know why? Because they want to reject people. They want to tell them that I am so super special. I don't eat this. I don't like that. I don't do that. All the time. No, it's too hot here. Let's go to other place. And then there also they'll say, today the service is not good. And what is it about? Is it awareness or is it judgment? And what makes you feel free? Awareness or judgment? Yeah. Even no point of view is a point of view. No, if you don't have any point of view, everything is an interesting point of view. It's just interesting. It doesn't have any weight. So wife comes out from the closet and say, pink or blue? Husband says, pink is fine. No, I bought blue new one. No, actually, you are right. Blue is looking better. But pink is what my favorite color is. And then he says, I think you look good in pink. But I wanted to wear blue because I wore pink last time. So the husband keeps on saying both. That's interesting point of view. He has no significance. But the wife is like, you are a spineless guy. I don't want to talk to you. This is what happens. You're like being an interesting point of view. It's not no point of view. Yeah. Anybody have any awareness or anything they would like to ask or share? Otherwise, I'll move to the next part.
So just like you mentioned right now about this example, it happens with one or two specific people, that they will start a topic and then they will like go in one direction. They want you to say something. Then when you say something else, it will go to the opposite of that, So the conversation, you just don't know where it is going. It's just to show that they have a point of view and we don't have,
Yeah.
simply.
So, Truth, were you trying to conclude?
No, not
Were you
conclude.
trying to understand?
Understand.
Why stand under somebody's point of view?
Right. So now I've started using IPOV, which
Yeah.
makes it much easier to.
If they keep on shuffling from one to another, give them the complete comfort of playing both sides. Let them play Nadi Pahad. No problem. Well, awesome. Thank you for sharing. Awesome. Now, if you look at, and I'm going to take you to an advanced topic, which I'm going to cover in a 5-call series. When you look at what made you say, meh, it doesn't work for me, is because of 5 things. Projections, expectations, separations, judgment, and rejection. Projections, expectations, separation, judgment, and rejection. This is what makes you say, meh, it doesn't work for me, or it makes you say, it works for me. So, I would be talking in detail about this in this 5-call book club series, starting it on 15th of this month, 15th to 19th. It will be 1-hour session, plus whatever extra time is required to facilitate. Only the first 7 people who register, I will be talking to them one-on-one for 15-minute session. Other than that. So, yeah. So I've just sent you the link here. It's one of the most powerful book of Access. It's a small book, but it's very tough to understand. I bought this book during lockdown time, and I was surprised at the cost of this book. It is the most pricey book. And when I bought it, I still bought it. And when I bought it, I realized, oh my God, this is gold mine. Although I say the same thing about all of the Access books. But this actually was a gold mine because it tells you how you have constructed your life. How some things in your life are not changing at all. And you decided that they don't change. So I'm going to have this 5-call series on projection, expectation, separation, judgment, and rejection. It would be 5 calls, 1 hour each day. We would be reading the book, maximum to 30% of the book. We'll be doing clearings from that. And personal facilitation, 15 minutes only for first 7 people. So go, start registering. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. We've got 35 people on the call, so how does it get any better than this? And lots of them are behind cameras, but I hope you are listening. So if you have any questions, write to me or come on camera and speak. So all the places where you are using this, meh, it doesn't work for me, not necessarily is the right thing or not necessarily is the wrong thing. You may be doing it because of your point of view, projection, expectation, separation, judgment, rejection, decision, conclusion, computation, agenda, invention, or lies. Phew, that was long one. Yeah. Awesome. Hello, Anjali. Yes. So anybody have got any question, anything they would like to ask or share? And some of you have not done access bars class, so this may be a new topic for you. I mean, of course, Vinay have attended many of my programs, so he has basic understanding of what I speak. Dr. Shadab, I think you have attended one or two of my calls earlier, I'm not sure. Rest of you have done access bars. Most of you have done foundation as well. Yeah, awesome. How does it get any better? Anything, you can ask anything. I mean, if it is not related to topic, if you want to speak about something else, ask for some information, feel free. Otherwise, we are done with the call. It was magic. Thank you, Vinay. Thank you so much. Thank you for receiving. Yeah, magic lies at the end of logic. Yeah, awesome. What else? Are we done? Okay. So I presume nobody have any questions. And the recording of this call, I'll also be uploading on YouTube. Look forward to see you one of the calls, one of the workshops that I have. See you sometime in Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, Goa, or Bali, Turkey, Dubai, wherever. Yeah, and some of my calls. Thank you so much. All right. Hasta la vista. Bye-bye.